Hello, everyone. I think you can hear me, actually. Wait till a few people join. Hello, all, and welcome to the stream. I'm pooping. RN. Okay. Cool. You're going to have to let me know. I think if I did this correctly, the stream info should say this is Frog Detective 2 stream plus mukbang or mukbang. Would I guess be, oh my gosh. Sorry, I don't know what that noise was. You know what? I think we're ready. Hi, guys, and welcome to the stream. My name is Scumbagman. I think that was supposed to be a channel. Oh, I probably should have had that capped out. Oh, whoopsies. Sorry, did not. Oh, whoopsies. Sorry. Oops. Oh, okay. So here we are. That was supposed to be an alert, I think, for a follower. Thank you to whoever followed. I really appreciate it. You know. Isn't the Frog Detective Sarah's League username? That would be a negatory. Oh, wait, yeah, no, it is. Well, you know this is a game, right? Like, this is an actual video game. Maybe, like, you've heard of the game Frog Detective, right? Crickets. Where's that soundboard? Am I right? Okay, so this is the Frog Detective 2 plus mukbang. The only problem with this, there's only, well, okay, let me just say, this was supposed to be a mukbang, but I got really hungry. I was actually, well, here, I was supposed to eat this, which is a Go Macro bar. I love these. I think these are so delicious, but unfortunately I got too hungry and I ate it. I'm gonna eat it. I love that freaking thing. So is it, okay, so I'm looking, so if I'm looking here, does it look like I'm looking like kind of at my screen? Yeah, okay, it totally does. So I just can't look. Okay, well, that's irritating. Um, um, yeah, no, actually, that's fine. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. So I think we're going to get started with the stream here. Maybe. I might wait for a few. Okay, sorry, that's my alarm to get up. I'm not going to do that for now, but I think, so here's the sitch, right? I'm going to be playing the Frog Detective 2. And sorry that the desk is a little shaky. It's because my camera, my DSLR, for those in the know, which is I believe this is a digital mirrorless camera. This is the Lumix G85, I think. Not that you'd care to know, but just want to give a little, in case anyone wants to mimic my setup in the future. So I'm going to be playing the Frog Detective 2. I have played the Frog Detective 1, and I thought it was pretty good. To give you a recap of kind of what happened in the first game, basically you're this frog, and you go to what I believe is an island, and you figure out something. I think it's like kind of an anthology thing, like, or like a Poirot type piece, Sherlock Holmes, where you don't necessarily need to follow in chronological order everything that happens. It's just like a collection of adventures from this one detective who's a frog. So yeah, we're going to play the Frog Detective. And actually, before I do anything, okay, I'm going to launch the game. But, you know, if there's music, don't worry about that. We can fix that. Sorry. Oh my gosh, that's so... Nope. What? Okay, no, never mind. The super hot logo came... Okay, that's way too loud. I'm so sorry. That's... Okay, that's not going to... Oh my... Okay, hold on. Now, does that change it for you guys too? Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. And is that working? And can you see the thing? Can you see the screen? No. Okay, hold on. Can you see the screen? Oh my gosh, here it is. Oh, oh. Oh my gosh, we're here. Welcome, guys. This is the Frog Detective. Hey, who's seeing that? Hey, hey. This is actually really loud for me. I'm gonna change a couple things. Just give me 1 second here. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. My name is Scumbagman, and today we'll be playing The Frog Detective 2. This is a huge game for me. I love this series. I think the frog is so funny. There he is right there. And this is The Case of the Invisible Wizard. Now, just to preface, I will be doing voices for these characters, so just, you know, I don't want to say that's a trigger warning, but I just wanted to kind of give you a heads up. If you're not a fan of that, you know, I don't have to, but I'm just going to try it out. Here we go. The start of the ruination, as some would say. Mic sensitivity is way too high. Change that. Did that say third person camera? Oh, that's neat. Oh, okay, that's not. Okay, right. Oh, that's not. Nope, actually I need to change that again. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, so this is what happened in the first game, in case you're wondering. I went to the... Yep, got it. Sorry. I don't know how much that masked my actual... I don't know what the polite term for that is. So, and that's kind of funny. It's just like, this could be the whole game, right? It's just kind of this screen, because it's so blank. So there's a lot of negative space. So yeah, this is what happened in the first game. You went to an island and you discovered something or other. I don't know. The mouse. Yeah, the mouse is great. You'll notice a lot of the characters are kind of... Well, what is that supposed to even be? A chicken? Like, I don't know what the aesthetic for this is. Kind of like cardboard cutout type people. Something like that. So yeah, that's what happened in the first game. Your magnifying glass. Can't pick it up because you're not solving any crimes. Right? And I believe it's time for us to answer the call. Just wanted to test that out, see if that would work. I'm actually not going to be doing voices because, you know, well... Frog Detective! Okay, nope. Okay. Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency. Frog Detective speaking. Hi, Detective! Hi, Supervisor. I'll just make the Frog Detective my normal voice, because that's the protagonist character. Why did you hang up on me? Huh? We were talking just a moment ago about a new case. The one at Warlock Woods, right? Yeah. I hung up because I got too excited about solving another mystery. That's understandable. And that's just silence there. Nothing spoken there. What can you tell me about this new case? It's a doozy, Detective. Hold on to your hat. And, you know, he's not going to be... Okay, I'm predicting the joke. I'm not looking at the screen. He's going to say something about, I'm not wearing a hat. Supervisor, you know I can't wear hats. Uh-oh. Hold on. Sorry. Anyway, Warlock Woods is a fairly small town up north. They don't get many visitors around there. A couple of days ago, a new resident moved in.
A shy kind of gal doesn't like to be the center of attention. Anyway, she settles into the new house and doesn't go outside to greet anyone. The residents of the town feel like they need to welcome her properly, so they organize a...
Okay, I might need to make some changes depending on how many more lines this guy has. Great idea.
Absolutely. But someone in the town seemed to think otherwise. Last night, the parade decorations was destroyed.
What?
I know, right? So rude.
I did think I was flitting with a Jar Jar Binks, and this kind of confirms it, you know. What? Oh, shoot. What does he actually say?
How rude. Mr. proposed that the Senate... And he goes, how rude.
Oh, losing my voice a little bit.
No, nobody has any leads on this case. They don't know who done it. That's where you come in, detective.
That's me. I'm the detective. Okay, kind of, okay, cute stuff.
I am aware. Warlockwood is a magic town, so it's not the easiest place to get into. You'll need to take an enchanted cart to the end of the line, then travel the rest of the way on foot.
Too easy.
You'll need to question everybody to get to the bottom of things. Do you think you could solve the mystery?
Yep. He's very kind of stoic, our frog detective, our lead in this.
Great! Up to it! Oh, I forgot to...
Because he's a frog, right?
Oh, I forgot to mention, the new resident of the woods is special. She's invisible.
Ah, that was loud. I didn't actually go too loud there. I knew the intended effect was for me to kind of scream and shout, but I'm actually going to take a sip of water. It's, it's a sad thing about these plastic bottles is that, well, first of all, they taste like plastic, which I don't think they're supposed to. And then, second of all, is that the ice melts in them extremely quickly. Not plastic now. Plastic more at the end. Ah, that was loud.
The new wizard!
Tried to preserve a little vocal quality there.
An invisible wizard.
Cool. What's the relevance of her being invisible?
Nobody knows what she looks like, so they're really excited to find out. Hence the parade and the decorations and the celebrations.
They want her to be unvisible. De-invisibled. Visible.
Exactly. Anyway, do you have everything you need?
I have my shoes, my jumper. In case you don't know, I'm pretty sure a jumper is just a shirt. Well, not a shirt, but like a sweater, And you notice I have a Mario shirt on today, which is because I'm streaming a game. The first time ever. I have my shoes, my jumper, my pants. I think I'm missing something.
Your magnifying glass.
Of course.
It's on the table next to the door. Once you pick it up, you'll be ready to solve the mystery.
Thanks, Supervisor.
Good luck, Detective.
Hopefully we never hear from that guy again. Okay, here we go. Magnifying glass. Ah, my trusty magnifying glass. I can't solve mysteries without it. Well, maybe I could, but I wouldn't want to. Got your magnifying glass. Achievement unlocked. Actually, good question. Oh, I can't open it. Never mind. Look through your magnifier with right click. Am I lagging in the frog detector? No. Okay, never mind. You can kind of see, You might know. Magnifying, people always should say magnifying glasses, you could like burn things with them, but I think I tried it once and I just never figured it out. And I don't think, at this point, I probably could figure it out because I tried when I was a kid, but I don't think I want to, because that's like, it's so not magical, but kind of like interesting that works, and I wouldn't want to spoil. Look, a peek behind the curtain, I guess, man. To use magic lingo. No! Oh, who is this? Huh. What? Lobster cop? You're joking. Oh, okay. Whoa. What? Oh, okay, he's here. Well, I don't know what a lobster sound like. No. No, nope, nope.
It's the famous frog.
Nope, kind of just sounds exactly like the supervisor. Any suggestions? NYC. Oh.
It's the famous frog detective.
Exclamation. I don't get what that's supposed to be, but famous? I'm not famous.
Perhaps not, but I'm sure you will be.
Okay.
Perhaps not, but I'm sure you will be soon.
I welcome Koopy Koo. This is the Frog Detective 2. We just met the Lobster Cop. Wow, I hope so.
What brings you to my office, detective?
Well, I was just leaving my office, actually. A little bit of tension. A little bit of conflict. Every story needs conflict. That isn't a joke, but, well, no, actually, not every story needs conflict. You can kind of have something that's more abstract. Yeah. Welcome, Santal Day. This is the Frog Detective 2. We just met Lobster Cop. I work next door, right here.
Oh, I thought that was a cupboard.
That's also kind of a... How would you say cupboard in a New York?
Cupboard.
What does a New York accent even sound like? What's that one pizza commercial?
I want a pizza pepperoni with nothing. Oh, I thought that was a cupboard. Cupboard.
Nope, that's my office.
I've been putting all my cleaning supplies in there.
Yeah, okay. Whatever. Oh my gosh, Koopy Koo, thank you for the gifted subs. I don't know if that... I'm supposed to get alerts when that happens, which I think I did, but sorry, let me just... Yeah, no, okay, it worked. Thank you so much. Well, I'm working on the emotes and badges soon.
I've been putting...
Okay, I already said that. Yes, I've noticed. Yes, I've noticed. Give him a little more of a sassy. I'm in there working every time you do it. I even say, "This is my office." And then you say, "Sure is." So now I'm doing an impression of him doing an impression of a New York accent.
So you is, real clean and frog.
And then I say, "I am a crime-solving frog, not a cleaning frog." But usually you're gone already.
Excuse my ignorance, detective. I wasn't trying to...
What? I've done a New York accent, because I've tried to do it well. I've done my kind of De Niro accent a couple times. It's not super great, but I feel like Nova Scotia, I don't even know what that sounds like. Well, let me think. I got to go back to the kind of the...
With nothing? Excuse my ignorance, detective.
Nope, that's not going to happen.
Hey, I'm walking. Excuse my ignorance, detective. I wasn't trying to offend.
There we go. That was a lot more like it.
I'm a very busy boy, head full of mysteries. Sometimes I forgets to be polite. If I was polite all the time, I would never have time to solve my crime.
Okay, well, we're workshopping it. I understand. Maybe that's why I'm not as talented as you, Lobster Cop. Oh, now what do we think that he means there? Is there like a subtext to that where he's like, that's like a jab, like kind of like a jab that he knows, okay, you're not all that, and I'm the one who's actually solving crimes, or is he genuinely being like, you know, I'm actually less than you. I could learn from you. Sound like that Italian American guy in Reels always talking about. I love that guy. What is it?
At my aunt's house, you gotta say goodbye to everybody twice before you leave. Once before you go, and then an hour after.
I actually love that guy.
Perhaps, but detective, you must keep trying. Never give up. I can give you some tips if you like.
Wow. Yes, please. Okay, so I'm genuinely interested in actually listening to this guy, which is weird. Welcome, Turbo. Triple X Turbo, welcome to the stream. This is the Frog Detective. Well, I was going to say we've just met the Lobster Cop, but we've actually already met him, and we're talking.
Tip number 1. pay attention.
Okay, I hate this stupid. I'm just gonna do what the anime. Yeah.
You should make sure you are looking at things and paying attention to words.
Yes, quite right. Now he kind of is giving me a British vibe. I mean, he even said jumper. So maybe I'll give him a British act.
Yes, quite right. Tip number 2, everyone is a suspect. Go. Even use. I will suspect myself much. I will suspect myself much more from now on.
Nope. Okay.
Good call. Tip number 3. Tip number 3. Carry a notebook.
Oh, I'm not really big on books. They are, without exception, factually inaccurate. Not true.
Detective, don't be foolish. A book you write yourself cannot be factually inaccurate if you are writing facts.
Sorry, I need another water break here. You know, I've heard that a voice actor will, like a singer, sings from the diaphragm or whatever. They like expand things. I heard a voice actor kind of does that too. I just don't see how that works. I suppose you're right. I don't have a notebook, though.
Well, it's your lucky day. Hey, I'm walking here.
That's, I think that's from a movie. Yeah.
It's your lucky. I have a spare notebook on my desk. You can decorate it and use it all you like.
Wow. Midnight Cowboy. Yep, that's right. Don't know how I forgot that one. Can you name the actor in it, though? Bet you can't. Wow, really?
Yep, there are stickers you can use too.
So you can't actually control your diaphragm, but if you expand your ribcage and your belly, your diaphragm will descend, help support your voice. Oh, okay. So let's try that out for the next time. Next line, we'll try that out. Dustin Hoffman and John Voight, I think. Actually, yeah, that's right. Okay, here we go.
Yep, there are stickers you can use too. I brought them with all my crime-solving money.
Cool.
I'll let you get to it, detective. Head into my office when you're ready to decorate.
Okay. Thanks, Lobster Cop. Okay, I wasn't really paying attention to anything he was saying, but I think I have to... Wait, no, that's the notebook. He said something about decorating? Very resonant. Good job. Thank you so much. I'm working on it. If this... I genuinely, if I don't... I believe the word is support. If I don't support, I don't think I'll be able to continue doing these voices, but... So here's the notebook. Wait, is that it? What? Oh, okay. So I got to place the stickers. Chat, feel free to have some input here. I'll kind of go for it a little bit, but I don't know exactly. Well, I guess it's kind of like 2 of each. Oh, thank you for the gift subs, Maddie Moo Moo Meadows. I like sun with sunny. Oh, yes, right. Okay, I was thinking like sunflower with the sun, but no, sunnies. That's right, because sunnies is sunglasses. Now, don't call me crazy, but can this? Not quite. Okay. Well, I was trying to make the O the sun, but not quite there, I don't think. Oh, here we go. So here's the sun kind of shining down on everything. I think I'll put a worm. Well, a worm will go on the ground, and then I guess it's me, right? Because I'm the frog detective. And then kind of get like a contrasting, because you want to in like a visual language, right, for designing like a poster. And this is what I used to actually design posters, not for like a notebook. Well, you don't design posters for a notebook. I used to design posters on Canva, which is a kind of like an artistic website, I guess. And one thing I would love to do is make it symmetry, right? So you have like contrasting things on either side of the poster, right? So that it's like it feels balanced. The image feels balanced, right? Thank you. So, and a little bit of kind of an ambiguous, you know, androgynous quality to that. And then because of the, you know, the hat, because it's, you know, whatever. Ooh. A little bit of a, I gotta say, these stickers are kind of suck. I'm not getting, there's not like big one that can be like the ground or like the sky. It's just kind of like whatever. So I guess I'll just put, I'm just gonna go for it. Put another sun at the bottom, another blue there. See, that's contrasting, except you're gonna want to switch those. I have some more symmetry going on. Sun is pretty dope with sunglasses. I agree. I think that's a good choice. That was a good addition. Some of these are a little plain. I like the sun because he's got kind of another visual element. And do one more. Starfish. There we go. I'm done. Good book. Well, no, but yeah, for these purposes, this is not the focus of the game. It's not notebook building simulator, right? So for the purposes of this, I'm going to go ahead and call that done. Open my notebook with tab. Flip AD, suspect, space. Ooh, okay. Oh, aha. Okay, so you're kind of getting an idea for the mechanics of the game here. And, okay, do I have to talk to him or can I just... Oh, sorry. Do I have to talk to him or can I just go? I can just go! Time to solve another mystery. Great. Yeah, I think the Lobster Cup is pretty funny. I enjoyed my encounters with them, but I have to say I was not in the mood to do his voice again. You know, sorry. Maybe he'll show up again later. Ooh, spooky. Maybe that's the... Ooh, okay. Here we go. Light title drop. Oh my gosh. It's kind of like a Waymo situation, a self-driving car, and then... Oh, no, I guess now he's just sitting there. Oh my gosh. More atmosphere than the Warlock Woods. The Warlock Woods, we made it. Starring the detective, Susan, Ralph, Mandy, Mary, several more characters. A little bit of that's fun. A little PNG kind of situation there. Frog Detective 2, The Case of the Invisible Wizard. Here we are, chat. It's time to solve this mystery. I called it Susan is the killer. I don't remember. Maybe it was Susan the Anteater. 100% going to be Mandy. You know what? I actually was thinking. This is not even a joke. I actually was thinking Mandy. But I also... Well, okay, that's a little... I feel that might be a bit of cognitive bias, potentially, because I thought Mandy was ugly. But, oh my gosh, yeah, spiders, I remember that. My money's on Ralph. This is... Okay, because he got the eye patch, right? He's you know, evil. Or whatever. Okay, well, let me ask you this. If you... Well, okay, you know what, let's just talk to him. Hello, okay, so he's got an eye patch. Immediately I'm drawn to Solid Snake. Right? So we'll test out the waters here. What is it? I kept you waiting, huh? Yeah. Hello. Nope, not gonna happen. What's another lion? He's too happy. What's he smiling about? I think everyone is smiling. If I could be wrong about that. He might be onto something though. Cowardly lion? Oh, right, yeah. Hello, little frog. Oh, Ralph. Eh? Why are you yelling? Oh, I'm just making sure you can hear me. I can hear you. You don't have to yell. Oh, okay, he is obnoxious right off the bat. You're very, very small. Might be difficult for you to hear. I'm small, but I'm also very close to you. Being small isn't the same as being far away. Forced perspective kind of a thing there. Another tie into the Cowardly Lion from a movie, The Wizard of Oz. Or I guess technically from a book or whatever, by whoever. It's kind of funny, right? Nobody really seems to care about that guy, whoever wrote the book. You know? Like, we all know, everybody knows Lewis Carroll, Alice in Wonderland, all that crap, Charles Dickens, but who wrote Wizard of Oz? Chat. I guarantee you don't know.
Are you sure? You can hear me at this volume?
Yes.
Weird.
I'm the detective. I'm here to solve the mystery.
Really?
Is Cowardly Lion British? I don't think so.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you're so small. But why if I only had a...
What is he missing in The Wizard of Oz? A heart? Or is that no, he's missing a... No, because it's a heart, right? Because he's not brave and he needs a heart, right?
Well, you're so small.
I'm of average frog height. Okay. He is not... Okay, is he supposed to be taller than me? Because, well, this is a different angle, but... It's courage. Yeah, well, okay, I know... Well, yes, he needs courage, right? But, like, what it... Oh, is that, like, he's not missing, like, an organ? Like the Tin Man or the Scarecrow? He's just missing courage? Oh. It's kind of weird. Can I ask you some questions about the case? That's what he's missing. Yeah, okay. Confirmed.
Questioning.
Questioning me, huh?
Chat, I'm going to put this up for a little bit of a debate, but I think, to me, the clear question is the eye, right? A little bit rude of me, a little bit presumptuous of the frog detective to just go, kind of go for it, right? Your physical appearance, but, it's intriguing. It's intriguing. What did you, I mean, like, okay, let's say you saw someone with an eye patch in person. You would never be like, hello, something's missing. You would be like, well, but inside you would be like, oh, that's interesting. I do wonder how they lost that eye. And then if you were like friends or something, you could talk about it. But, 2. Yep. That's all I need about your eye. May I ask why you have an eye patch on?
That's Ralph's business.
Oh. It'd be really good for me to know why you have an eye patch. Okay, now we're totally into like manipulation territory.
Sometimes a boy just wants to wear an eye patch. Sometimes a boy just wants to wear an eye patch. That shouldn't make me suspicious.
I agree completely. You put it on for fashion?
Kind of. Detective, I don't want to get into this too much, but I watched a movie last night about pirates.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh, wait. Let's hold judgment off.
And I loved it. And there's another 3 left.
Not Pirates of the not Pirates of the Caribbean, because there is 6.
3 whole movies. Can you believe it?
Sequels? I've never heard of a movie having a sequel before. Then where did you get the word?
I know, right? Usually sequel.
Oh! Okay, sorry. I think that's supposed... hold on a second. There we go. Thank you, Class 6, for the follow. How do I give subs? You know what? I don't know. But I just... thank you, Blue Jay Izzle, for the follow. Now, here we go. Hey, man, it's literally just a boy. Okay, classic stuff.
I know, right? Usually sequel.
Okay, I'm going to have to mute this, because... thank you, Santal Day, for the follow. Or at least turn it... hopefully that's not too loud for you guys.
I know, right? Usually sequels are reserved for video games.
Yes, it's extremely normal to have a video game sequel, especially for games with large audience like the Toad Investigation series, referencing kind of a meta element there, referencing your own series. Don't mute it unless you hate... I'm not gonna actually mute it. Don't worry about that. And I will get the follow animations going. No, I don't hate you at all. Thank you so much for following. I really appreciate you guys. This is, in case you're wondering, this is the Frog Detective 2. I've just arrived at the island. Turn TTS on. That is not happening ever. I might have to unfollow and gift my follower to the faithful sheriff. Well, I was going to insult the faithful sheriff there, and I said, well, I'd be punching down, but actually I'm punching up because he's very popular. And my insult is that I don't find him particularly funny. Since when do you stream? Today! This is the very first year. You're on the ground floor of a brand new stream and a stream for the Frog Detective 2. Hopefully we can get through the whole thing. I doubt it. Since unemployment, nope. It's been about a week, and in the meantime, I've been gearing up for this. You know what I mean? What have I been doing other than that? Don't ask me. No, I'm just kidding. I've been playing Yakuza Kiwami 2. Oh, okay, I read that already.
Yeah. Anyway, I was watching a pirate movie last night. That's where I was. And for that reason, I have decided to wear an eye patch.
Wah, wah, wah. Performative. Performative eye patch wear is interesting because it actually obstructs your vision. That, you know what? That actually kind of reminds me of the people. Have you seen the people who are like, they choose to like be in like wheelchairs and stuff? Which is just interesting, you know? Neo 3 stream when? Yeah, I would love to stream Neo 3. The unfortunate thing is that even when I'm not streaming, the settings I have to use to play Neo 3 make it look like Roblox. And that's not even an exaggeration. I mean, most of the textures don't even load until I'm literally right next to them. And in general, I mean, the render resolution is at like 40%. So once I get a new computer, the Neo 3 stream, that'll be amazing. But until then, this is pretty much the extent of what I can handle.
I have decided to wear an eye patch.
Okay. I'll leave it at that. Did you shower today? Yes, I did. I don't know where the stupid shower questions are coming from. Okay, well, I don't have a way to show you. But okay, if you're looking at my hair is so fresh. I put gel in it and I combed it. If my hair was greasy or oily, it would be like sticking and going all over the place. But now it's so fluffy and like, you know, I don't know about straight, but it's very fluffy. I could, you know, what's the guy? Or whatever. But no, I did. Could I rank the Yakuza games I've played so far? 0, clear 1, 2 right after, 1 after, and I've not played any others. It's pretty sad. Shower stream, sure. Once we hit employment month 7, the shower stream will come online, but until then, it's, you know, hopefully, I want to play Frog Detective 3, but I don't own it right now. We'll see if we can make that work.
Questioning me, huh?
Now we can get to the wizard. Can I get a French onion soup, please? I'm trying to like tie this into like unemployment, so I'm like putting the fries in the bag, and I'm like working at like Panera or something, and you're asking me for a French onion soup, and I'd be like, oh, do you want an apple or a piece of bread with that? But I don't know. How do you feel about the wizard moving in?
It's nothing against the wizard, but I've been living with my friend Carlos for a while now, and our space is big.
One of you out there in the chat, I believe, knows someone named Carlos, so that's interesting.
But I would really like my own home.
Oh.
I've been eyeing off that old house for ages. I thought maybe I'd move in one day. But the wizard got there first.
I see.
It's my fault, I guess. I shouldn't hold it against the wizard.
Motive. Mark that down. I'm going to be marking it too in my notebook, but just keep that in mind, right? So what do you look for in a mystery? Motive, you know, obviously who's suspicious, right? Alibis. Well, I do league streams. I'm a little worried for the performance impact on my computer. I can try it, and it'll only be ARAM Mayhem. I could maybe do a thing where, hey, you pick my admins, pick my build, but I have a feeling that would just end in a, you know, 0-20 game every time. But yeah, I'm open to it. I'm open to it. This house is twice as big as all the other houses. Maybe you could renovate it and turn it into 2 houses. You could split it down the middle. Or have one house upstairs and one house downstairs. Like an apartment.
That's a pretty cool idea. I'd like...
I don't know if you guys know this, but my Patrick impression is actually really good these days. I kind of have to be loud for it, so I'll try my best not to blow out the mic, but...
Spud! I like Carl...
Nope. Okay, well... Shoot.
No, this is Patrick.
No, okay, well, maybe not. I like Carlos and...
I like Carlos and everything.
No, okay, hold on, because I've had it be really, really good recently.
Squidward! No, I'm Dirty Dan!
That's actually pretty dang good. Yeah. Anyway, I'm working on it.
I like Carlos and everything, but I'm a private boy.
I'm a soft boy, and that's just me. Oh. Sorry. Might be somebody here. I understand. I am kind of a soft boy. I don't know exactly what that means, but I don't know if you guys have been listening to this artist. Actually, I don't know their name. Because the only problem with these kind of indie bedroom pop artists is it's usually like a combination of consonants of like two vowels, like Ijiji or something, and I can't remember any of that. But I did hear this song the other day called, I think it's called like Pretty Privilege or like Pretty Sure or something. So check that out. Shout out to that song.
I don't have any renovation supplies, though.
I'll see if I can track some down for you.
Thank you for your help, detective. Maybe if I do a good job, I'll get my own building show.
These conversations are really long. No, because this is I'm showcasing my performance, skills here. I'm excited to see it.
Questioning me, huh?
What? Oh no. Okay. There we go. So what did we learn from Ralph? Essentially nothing. He has a motive, right, in that he wants the house that the Invisible Wizard has. Boom. In true pirate fashion, wanted to cause a... Well, no, that's not accurate. He wanted the house that the freaking Invisible Wizard has. But, whatever. A private boy. Eye patch is cosmetic only. Thinks I am too small. I am not. Well, hold on a minute now. How do I go into... Is there a way to go into third... Can I, like, toggle third person or so? Oh, sorry. Oh, my gosh. Oh, where am I? Okay, here, okay, we're here, we're back. Okay, sorry. A little bit disorienting there. I think I got a spam. So this is Spider, I guess. And I don't think you can... Is that... No, okay. I don't think you can kill anyone in these games, from what I recall. Pig? What pig? Chat pause due to scroll? What does that mean? Okay. I'm not seeing a pig. Well, I guess this could be a pig. Naughty. What? This is like a capybara or like a dog or something. If it's a dog, I have an amazing Scooby-Doo, which I can try out here. The detective. No. Okay. Well. I don't know. I'm just going to stick with it. I don't really have any other options or ideas.
Where's that lobster cop was coming?
Huh?
What?
Did you say something about lobster cop?
No?
But I heard...
Can this frog read my mind?
Why are you speaking like that?
Like what?
Like this.
No!
You're saying everything out loud. Does Scooby ever speak in full sentences? Because I don't remember. All I remember him really saying is, I guess you talk. I will donate $5 if you play Silk Song. That's coming up, by the way. That's installed. One of the 4 games I have installed on this PC. And that $5 will probably go to Frog Detective 3. So, you know, we can see what we think about this game. I'm willing to vary it up. I think we can finish this pretty fast and head to Silk Song. That'll be a longer endeavor, though. Anyways, who are you?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready for what?
Okay. Was it you that asked me to come? I just 100%. I don't think I'll 100% if it has that stupid speedrun Iron God mode that I hated in the first game. I'm not doing that crap. But if it doesn't, I would gladly 100% it.
No? I would have left the lobster cup.
I really need to emphasize that I can hear you.
Stop whistling.
Okay. Can I ask you some questions about the case?
Well, I guess so. Tell me what's about.
Oh, God. About Last Night, which is another great song. Underrated song by, I want to say that, Yell, Y-E-L. That's a great song. About last night. Maybe you've heard that on your Discover Weekly. What can you tell me about last night?
Really?
Oh.
Well, I'm going to tell you about the wizard.
Okay, so that's a kind of a fun diversion, I guess. Like, you ask him about one thing, and then he's like, but actually, no. You know?
Well, basically everything about it.
Okay, I'm officially retiring that voice.
I know, baby.
What would like a friendly dog sound like? Like, if any of you know someone who is a golden retriever, right? That archetype of a person. My boyfriend's a golden retriever. You know, he's a golden retriever kind of a guy. When's the mukbang? Oh yeah, sorry. I was talking about. And actually, I was gonna do a mukbang, but I got really hungry. This was supposed to be it. This is a Go Macro mint bar, but I got really hungry and I just ate it. But I can drink some water. Pig. Yeah, you're calling me a pig, which I will say I have been feeling a little, pig-ish lately. I've tried to hit Planet Fitness. That's been difficult. You know, I can't really run anymore, so I just kind of walk. And, you know. Pig. Oh, behind me. Oh, like in real life. Oh, yeah. That's a pig. That's a fat pig. But also you. You got me there. You know, I'm a pig who doesn't shower and is super fat and you know, goes oink oinky. I looked the wrong way. No, I didn't. Oh yeah, I did. That was for the camera. Sorry. Yeah. So there's the big fat pig. I basically know. Nope.
I basically know.
But that's great.
What about she's a wizard?
Uh-huh.
And she is invisible.
Great.
And she just moved in.
Yep.
And she is a wizard.
I think you mentioned that. Speaking of wizard, did anybody see the trailer for the new Harry Potter series? Because I thought that sucked. No offense to any of the kids or anybody who's in it. If you hate on them, it's just whatever. It's just, everybody needs money, right, to live, whatever. But I mean, I was looking for something that was like different, you know, from the movies to the show, and I was like, well, it's just the same. What? I mean, it's not a new thing. I just wanted to ask the crowd, I guess, because it's the same for the Disney remakes. It's been the same for years. How to Train Your Dragon, whatever. It's just weird, you know, because it wasn't even. It was like 15 years ago. It feels like. I didn't see it, but my friend posted that they cried. Well, you know, more power to them. You know, art's meant to say something to your heart, right? So, Whatever. I did like Snape's kind of look. I thought the kind of a new aura, new drip for him there. The rest, it's all the same. Hagrid looks exactly the same, you know? Like literally, I'm pretty sure that's the same costume, but you know, whatever. Shareholder slop. Boom. I will say this though, if at a certain point, like, you know, no spoilers, but like we get to like book 3 and Harry gets shot in the head, I'll be like, okay, fine, like I'm in, you know, because that's a deviation where it's a big enough property that you know people will keep watching, right? It's a different take. Oh, what? Oh my gosh, it's like the Final Fantasy VII remake. They're taking it in a whole new direction, alternate universe, you know.
Well, I wasn't that good.
Right. Okay. Sorry.
That's fine.
Anyway, tell me what you... Isn't that it? Well, I asked her about last night, and then she told me about the wizard. So, okay, let's take predictions here. Do you think... Am I going to ask her about the wizard, and she's going to tell me about last night, or is she just going to tell me about the wizard? Oh, it says hello, wizard. That's cute. So, how do you feel about the wizard coming to live here?
Oh, heck. How do I answer this?
Huh?
Well, I'm happy she's here, but her house has been empty for ages. And I knew didn't know she was coming, right?
Is it like a capybara or a dog? Because it looks like a dog, but like a very fat head. Whatever.
Rabbi told me, see?
Aren't you the mayor?
I think so. Anyway, she kind of came to me in time of night.
BRB have an interview. Whoa. Please, good luck on the interview. You know, please, good luck on the interview. Feel free to leave the chat. It's okay. It's, you know. Thank you for watching. Yeah. Thank you.
It came at a weird time of night.
Keep stream on mute in your pocket. Well, you know, you don't have to. I mean, the engagement's nice, but I understand that employment is very important, you know, and that's like a big thing. That's a good thing, you know. Actually, low key, well, again, you do not have to do that. I just want to be clear. If I'm responsible for, like, during the interview, if your phone comes on and you hear, you know, and then the interviewer's like, oh, you're fired or whatever. Well, I guess I wouldn't say that, but yeah, feel free. Just do whatever. You feel free. Thank you so much for watching.
Well, I thought that she was a roast.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a bit messy.
Oh? By the way, that song, Messy, I know it kind of gets hated on, but I gotta be honest with you. I watched a couple live performances of that, and it's not that bad. If it wasn't on TikTok, I don't think it would get nearly the hate it does. It's actually a fine song. I'm actually fine with it. Oh?
I'm thinking of the whip. With the book,
Okay, yeah.
I really don't know how to...
Oh boy.
I really don't know how to say it. This room with the tail with the...
I think I
really freaked her out. And now she won't come out of the house. Please don't put me in jail.
You're not going to jail. Jail isn't real. You should probably apologize.
Okay. Tell me detective.
I mean to the wizard.
Right, yeah. That's why I was helping with the parade. To apologize. She hasn't been out of her house.
Because she's dead.
Oh, the parade is ruined.
I see.
This makes me sound really bad. I swear I wanted the parade to be lovely. What's the matter then?
Oh, God. Incorrect take. I don't know. Listen again. Lola Yun, live performance, BBC, The Live Lounge. Say what you think. I actually think it's not a bad song. Play a song.
But as you can see, the sage is gross and ruined now. The band is on their way, and I have no time to fix it. They're a very famous band. I want to be as professional as possible. If I only had a rug or something to use, I could cover up the mess. But the town is in disarray. I don't have time to track one down.
Oh no.
Thank you for your concern. If you happen to find anything that would work, please let me know.
Will do.
Do you have any more questions?
I do not. Thank you, Mayor Naughty. Let's see. Well, it's okay. So what did we learn here? Mayor Naughty. Motive. Tried to vacuum. Oh, yeah, that's right. She did try to vacuum her up. Needs a rug. Oh, I forgot this is also kind of a fetch quest where you like go around getting people things. Attacked the wizard. Red herring. I'm just going to point that out right away. Wearing a red dress. Red herring. This is, you know, and I'm going to go ahead and clear her of suspicion. In my eyes, anyway. We need to learn, but we'll need to know more. But, you know, I'm not seeing it right now. Oops. Sorry, I keep trying to sprint, and I forget there's no sprint button. And my shift is mapped to swap angles. So if I go like this, or this, or this, it kind of changes things around. So who haven't we talked to? Can we enter any of these buildings? No. What is this? Naughty equals naughty? Possible, but maybe naughty in a less malicious sense and more a general kind of like, you know, freakish sense. Or whatever. You know, like not... You know. What's that? What is that one song? You gotta match my freak. No, that's not it. Is somebody gonna... Yeah. Kind of an earworm. I'm not gonna repeat it, but... Tyla? No. No. I'm thinking of the other song. Shoot, I don't remember. I'm not sure why this pie is here, but it seems out of place. I'll hold on to it for now. Got a pie. Okay. Are we... Lost pie. Interesting. Building supplies. Okay. Hold on to that for now. Oh! It's a freaking... reindeer? Right? Victor. What's a reindeer? I can just make him kind of sound like Santa. Hello.
Oh, one top.
One. Nope. He's on there. Oh, Urkel. There we go. Urkel. Okay. Because he's got the glasses and everything.
Did I want to hop in?
A little bit. But I want a case.
Oh, cool. Hi, Victor. How are you?
The detective.
Is that your real name?
Maybe.
Cool. Are you here to question me and stuff?
Victor Stan. Everybody loves Victor. You know what? He's pretty cute. I will give him that.
'Cause, like, I'm not suspicious.
How do you know you're not suspicious?
Well, I think I didn't do it. Did I do that?
There we go. You think?
Yeah. Nobody knows anything for certain these days. Yeah. Nobody knows anything for certain these days.
So why are you here swimming?
I'm visiting my friend Naughty.
Oh.
She's the only person I know with a hot tub. Plus, I heard there were going to be delicious pies for the parade, so the timing was perfect.
Where do you live normally?
Over near Pumpkinville.
Nice spot. I was thinking of taking a holiday there at some point.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. So, anyway, can I ask you some questions about the case? He's just here for the hot tub. Indeed he is. He's just here for the zip line. Remember that? Who's seen Think You Should Leave, Tim Robinson, one of my comedy heroes. Victor makes every party better. He is kind of bringing a neat vibe. He's kind of, he's very real, you know, because we had that kind of awkward silence. That is how a conversation like this would go, especially because there's a difference in stature, right? I'm standing, he is sitting kind of in a hot tub, right? It's like when you're talking to someone and you're standing and they're sitting down. It's like a little weird, you know? There's a difference in power. Can I ask you some questions about the case?
Yeah, whatever.
Questions. About last night. About the wizard. And I'm standing here with the wizard. Kind of a lot. Another Wizard of Oz mention, right? If you don't know, that song's from the show Wicked, starring, well, I guess a lot of people. Do you know much about the Invisible Wizard before you came here?
Not really. I knew the parade was for her, but beyond that, I didn't know a lot. Annoying that they never threw a parade for me coming to visit.
I didn't know this was happening, which I think is another reference to Wicked. If you don't, so can't comment on it. Can't comment on it. Holding space for Victor. Indeed, he's even got green on, a la Elphaba, who is the not so wicked witch of Wicked, because it kind of reframes her story. You see, she's more of a tragic character, not even an anti-hero. I guess kind of. Forget if she kills people or not. I don't know. Does she kill people? I don't know. I don't think so.
Annoying that they never threw a parade for me coming to visit.
Huh?
I'm super cool.
Have you been here? Have you been here before?
So many times. The first time they even threw me a parade. Okay. I take the parade thing back. Just pretend I didn't say that.
Sure.
Detective, I'm really bored of this conversation.
There you go. She should have. She doesn't kill anyone. Okay. But her actions lead to no. I don't remember anyone dying. Was she? No, because. No, I guess not. I guess she doesn't. Yeah, she's not even an anti-hero. She's just a hero, I guess. Yeah. I mean, really, no. I mean, that's. No, I guess I wouldn't call it Glenda, who is the good witch. I don't think she's necessarily an anti-hero either. Kind of just a conflicted. They're complex characters.
Detective, I'm really bored of this conversation. I'm sorry if that's rude, but I have a new policy of being honest with people.
Were you dishonest before?
Yeah, I guess. I wouldn't tell people when they were boring me.
I don't think that counts as dishonesty.
So what am I supposed to do when people are boring?
I'm not sure. But probably don't tell them. It would hurt their feelings.
I didn't hurt your feelings, though, did I?
Well, I have to admit I was a bit hurt. Sorry, I have to go watch the needle drop now. I was about to say something that might have violated the community guidelines. I'm not going to say that. Well, thank you so much for watching this stream. Hope you enjoyed the needle drop. But I know you'll be back for the League stream. Come on, right? I mean, let's not pretend here. The game's basically what's keeping you alive. No offense, but yeah, they have an IV. Okay, well, whatever. It's New Music Friday. Are you actually seriously watch? Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna. That's crazy, if true. Well, I have to admit I was a bit hurt. I have a very exciting job, and I'm a frog, and I solve mysteries. I don't think I'm boring at all.
Sure, but I've seen heaps of frogs before. Plus, I've solved my fair share of crimes.
Which crimes?
This one.
Huh? You solved the crime already?
Yeah, Ralph did it.
How do you know? Because he has an eye patch. Here we go. Oh.
Good point. I haven't decided that bit yet.
Oh, he's very precocious. He is kind of like a kid. He's just like, well, I think this is what's happening. And then you're like, well, okay, but why do you think that, kid? And they're like, well, because I think it. And they're like, okay, but why? And they're like, I don't know. I just think it just is. It's kind of a charm of little ones, kids. I'm talking about, and I'm not talking about goats. But I think kids are the goats, right? They're the future or whatever. I knew it. Ralph did it? Yeah, I don't think so.
I haven't decided that bit yet, but it seems likely that he did it.
What was his motive?
His what?
Motive? The reason for destroying the parade?
Oh, I think because he has an eye patch.
There we go. Eye patch racism confirmed, right? Even though it is performative, it is justified. We were talking about it earlier. Victor believes it now. Good answer. Or maybe the performative aspect of it does suggest that he is dishonest. And as we know, Victor is not dishonest. Or so he says. I don't think that's a real motive. It doesn't make any sense.
Now who's the rude one? Boo, did I do that?
Classic Victor with his one-liners. This conversation isn't going anywhere.
Neither are you, apparently.
Well, neither are you. You're literally treading water, literally and figuratively. Not until I solve the mystery.
I'm sorry for being rude.
That's okay. Sorry, I was a bit rude too. Feel bad.
I mean it. I just get so grumpy when I'm hungry.
Why don't you eat something?
Get out of the hot tub? No, I must continue to soak.
You could ask someone to get you something to eat.
Like who? There's nobody here.
I am here.
Right. There I go being rude again. Boo. If you happen to find food, I would love to have some. In the meantime, I would like to apologize for being so rude.
Has anybody listened to the new song "Rude" by Hearts to Hearts? I thought it was actually pretty good. And I thought they served, to use some new lingo. Rude. Fan of that one.
Please take one money as an apology.
Oh yeah, that's right. They call money. Well, I guess everyone calls money money. But you kind of get what I mean. They call it like a unit.
Questions.
Oh God! Did I not just ask him about last night? Oh my gosh, that was like half of the game's length, that conversation. But I give him the pie for now. Hello, Victor. I have a pie for you.
Detective, where did you find this pie?
I found it on the ground.
Sorry, Detective, you may have to speak up. The hot tub jets are mighty loud.
I found this pie on the ground over there.
Detective, I do not want to eat a ground pie.
I have made a mistake.
I'd say maybe even two.
2 mistakes?
Yes, one mistake for giving me a dirty pie, and another mistake for giving me a pie. That does not belong to you.
Ooh. Shoot, man. Victor is kind of keeping me on my toes here. I thought he was going to say, and for giving me a pie because I hate pies, which I do. I actually think pies are pretty bad. But obviously I'm not him. Well, I am playing him, but I'm not him. I don't know. I mean, I feel like a pie really has to work hard to be good, but a cake does not, right? Because a cake is moist by nature. Well, not by nature, but a cake has like icing, cream, it is supposed to be moist by nature, right? A crust makes or breaks a pie, and that seems to vary incredibly. Like a pumpkin cake or a pumpkin pie, genuinely, if you've had a pumpkin cake, I would be shocked. Store-bought, I would be shocked if you ever to say that a pumpkin pie store-bought is better. Gross take. I don't know if it is, though. I'm just saying it has to work a little harder. I'm not saying it's necessarily... Well, I think it's worse. I'm not saying it's necessarily worse. I just think it's harder to have a really good pie than it is to have a good cake. Harder to have a good pie than a good cake. I should say that. Awful take. Guess we got a bunch of pie heads in the crowd today, but, I stay caked up, so... I'll always be a cake defender.
Yeah, that's right, Detective. Though I am visiting from out of town, I know that this is one of Mandy's pies.
I'm with Donaki, and no. Don't you... How can no one agree that a pie takes more work to be good than a cake, even? I mean, I feel like that's not unreasonable. If I said all pies are worse than cakes, I just... Okay, whatever. I might have to start playing ARAM. I'm getting a little frustrated here.
They are delicious. If you just happen to find it on the ground, it cannot be yours to give away, so I cannot accept it.
That would be accurate. Agreed. Oh, one defender. I thank you. I think that's very true. You're right, Victor. I have made 2 mistakes. I am sorry, and I am sorry.
That's okay, Detective. But I'll be watching you, and he's got glass, and I've got glasses. You should return this pie to Mandy.
Okay, I'll do that. 1 money. Okay. frog. Little F on there. Interesting. Victor. Heyo. Who is Mandy is my question. I want to visit Pumpkinville. Not even talking about Victor, but we both... Okay, stop doing that. Stop sprinting. You know, brain, stop sprinting. I think this is Mandy. God, this is really disturbing. Oh, man. Okay. Actually, this is a tapir. I love tapirs. I don't know if you guys know what tapirs are, but basically they are... oh, that's neat. I can kind of do that. Basically, they're these like long-snouted creatures, like Mandy here. Right? There's Mandy. That's what a tapir looks like. But there was a famous tapir on TikTok called Baby Ume. And this is a tiny little tapir that was like multicolored and very cute because no one had really seen a baby tapir before. And, you know, everybody thought, oh my gosh, so cute, Baby Ume. I actually went to the zoo where Baby Ume was a couple of months later. The you know, not unfortunate thing, but by that point, I will say, you know, well, let's just put it this way. We went and saw Baby Ume, and I thought, oh, okay, is that her mom? Because it was this huge, fat creature, right? And it was like, you know, I won't go into detail, but it had a you know, there was something showing that was, well, I won't even get into that. But basically, Baby Ume was no longer a baby. It was huge. It was big, fat creature. And I was like, oh my gosh, is that really Baby Ume? And I was like, okay, now I know why no more viral, right? But anyway, I do actually like tapirs. I think they're cute. So we'll talk to Mandy. And then I think once we talk to Mandy, we'll probably pause for today because I want to get a few things started. I want to start getting into some feedback and start getting some things, follower requests, emotes, badges, that kind of thing. But expect around this time to be when the stream starts for those loyal followers and viewers out there. Oh no, what did I was gonna say what did Baby Ume sound like, but I didn't really say anything. You're the detective, right? Let's see. What would a tapir sound like? I'm getting kind of a witchy vibe, maybe because of the witch's hat. So maybe like an Evil Dead hag, you know?
Toiled.
Nope.
Colton, Bob, you're the...
Nope.
Dead by dawn.
But even they couldn't do that on set. I remember seeing that behind the scenes video. I can't do this voice all day. Kind of a witchy... Oh, Professor McGonagall, perhaps.
You're the detective, right?
Nope.
I'm Mandy.
Hi, Mandy.
Be careful where you step, be careful where you step, detective. There's mess everywhere.
I'm used to mess.
Lucky you. I'm not. My shoes are brand new. I can't get them dirty.
Why don't you change shoes?
Detective, are you joking? I can't wear flats with this look. The proportions would be all wrong. Besides, these shoes are enchanted.
Oh?
I'm one of the few actual witches here in Warlock Woods. Most folks here are just fans of the spooky.
As in real life.
Which is fine and all, but it means a lot of the cleaning work will be mine to do. I should never have learned that tidying up spell. It shouldn't take too long for me to clean up this mess, but first I need to find all my pies.
What happened to... And we have one of our pies. Here we go. Right? Conflict resolution. Setups and payoffs.
Same thing that happened everywhere. Someone thought it'd be funny to knock them all over. So annoying. I spent ages making them.
Ah, I see. Well, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Tell me what you want to know.
About your pies. And you know what? We're actually going to call it there. We're going to call it... See, because I'm going to see... You know, when we come back, oh my gosh, what are we going to ask Mandy? What are we going to ask Mandy? Right? I don't know. I'll click that for now, but I don't know. So be thinking of that for next time, because when we come back, we are going to figure out what is up with Mandy. Overall, the game so far, pretty good. Pretty good. I think I'll workshop the voices a little bit, and we might have a few changes when I come back to you guys next time. But, for now, I think what we've got is not too bad. Not too bad. I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank everyone for the followers, for the gift subs, for the subscribers in general. And I will be back starting either next week or tomorrow. It depends. Around this time, PST, scumbagman.com/Twitch. I think it's the other way around. And here's a little teaser of what I've been working on so far. Here's my done screen. I'll show you this. Well, I had my starting screen. Might be right back. Stream over screen. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for listening. I will be back very, very soon.